Hey guys, my name is Brandon and welcome to or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you like what you see in here, you're more than welcome to hit the subscribe button so you stay notified every time I upload a new video. Okay, let's get straight on with today's video. Hey everyone and welcome back to Is That More Brandon. So in today's video, I'm going to do a quick summary vlog of what I've been up to over the last couple of weeks. So as of now, we're at the beginning of March. As you can see, my skin is not exactly 100% clear. As you can see, my hair is not 100% in place. As you can see, I'm not looking perfect, okay? Let's be real. But as advised by some of my friends, I was advised to be a little bit more genuine and a little bit more real on my channel. So, you know, I thought I'd bring that to this channel. I'm not saying I'm not real, I'm not saying I'm not genuine, I'm just saying I could be a bit more genuine, okay? It's just a disclaimer, that's all. Yeah, let me just cut that bit out. It's just a disclaimer. Okay, I might keep it in, who knows. So, anyway, got a little notepad, well, piece of paper from the notepad. So I just thought I would give you a quick run through of what I did. I'm gonna just quickly put it there so it's in front of me so I don't have to sit and hold it. I did do something similar to this when I was at university. I did do like a little summary of every month, all the funny Snapchat videos, all the funny Instagram videos, all the funny, you know, bloopers and stuff. So I'm not going to be doing that every month because obviously life changes very quick and there'll be some months that are not busy at all. But yeah, this is just a quick summary of literally like 3 or 4 or 5 different things plus a few extra things that I've written down as well. So let's get straight into it. First thing I'd obviously wanted to bring up was I have started making less plans. So 2022 I don't think was that busy. 2023, towards kind of the beginning of the year, there were events, but enough, like there was enough that I was able to go to places, but also enough of free time so that I was, you know, doing stuff and then also having some time for myself. And then I think it got to about September, October, and I was very, very overwhelmed. Like, I'm a very confident person when I need to be, and you know, sometimes I'll get a bit nervous or stage fright or whatever, but I think from kind of September onwards I was like, oh my goodness, I'm being invited to so many different parties, so many different events. I've got this happening in London, I've got this happening in Brighton, I've got this happening remotely, like all these different opportunities to get involved in, which I'm not saying I didn't want to get involved with. I think for me, I was trying to take on too much at the same time, and that's why now I've got rid of certain social media apps. I'm, you know, focusing on like types of content rather than just trying to do everything, and yeah, just trying to focus on what's important to me. So obviously keeping fit, keeping healthy. Like, I'm not necessarily sharing all the foods that I'm eating or, you know, all the clothes that I'm throwing away or selling online, but there's just different things that are just constantly happening all the time on a regular basis. So selling clothes, eating healthy, you know, cleaning, washing, hoovering, all the normal stuff. Obviously now I'm living on my own, so yeah, I'm just getting used to that kind of living on my own lifestyle rather than being a student having to vlog every single thing that I do. A couple of birthdays coming up, there's like a wedding anniversary that I've been invited to in Brighton, so that will be quite nice, I guess. Hopefully going on a little girls trip with some of the girls somewhere, potentially somewhere in the UK. Meeting up with Becky again in London at some point. So yeah, for those of you that don't know, Becky is my, I want to say new friend, but we have now been speaking for almost 1 year, which I can't believe how quickly that time has gone, but we literally chat every single day. Towards the beginning of February, I was obviously invited to a birthday, and this was one of the girls from work. So she just turned 29, and her name is Eva. It doesn't really make a difference who it is. She just turned 29. It's not like it's 30, but it's not like it's 12. It's kind of 29, bit of an odd age. But yeah, she's been basically by my side for the last couple of years. So yeah, I would class her as a really, really good friend. And for her birthday, we weren't really sure in terms of the numbers who was actually going to turn up. I'm not sure whether her partner was going to turn up or some of her friends and things like that. So we ended up having a group of, I probably want to say about 18 of us, 16, 17, 18 of us. There is a group photo on Instagram somewhere, so I'll post that here so you can kind of see the group. I'm not really sure where everyone is standing, but I think kind of you've got like the drama people, you've got her like girlfriends from where she lives, and then you've got a couple of, I think, girls from school. There's a couple of girls that used to work with us. So yeah, you've got quite a good group of people. It's the drama people, people from home, people from work. So the first place that we went to was called Serata Hall, which really, really posh venue. Kind of, they had like, you know, fancy food, fancy cutlery, very, very loud music. But really, really lovely, and you literally can tell you're in London with this sort of restaurant. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be doing a photo shoot there at some point. I did manage to get obviously some group photos, but that doesn't really count. So that was just near Old Street Station, literally a 10-second walk. You come out of the station and you can see it. So that was lovely. And then we went to a place called Simmons. So this was, well, I didn't even write, oh, I did write it down. Yeah, we then went to a place called Simmons, which is basically a bar. I don't know whereabouts in London, but a little bit of a walk up. And yeah, basically everything was just pink. And if you have been in there, you'll know that some of the names for the drinks are quite X-rated. Just imagine naughty things, and that's what you're having to order at the bar. Well, obviously I didn't, I just had Diet Coke, but and again, yeah, I guess that's an update within itself, but I'll get onto that in a second. But yeah, I was ordering Diet Coke, had 1 or 2, went outside, get some air, and then that was kind of that. But yeah, again, that, like I said, that just reminded me of another update that in terms of alcohol, I'm not actually drinking that much alcohol anymore. I think for me, like, having grown out of the clubbing phase and things like that, like, I don't really want to be spending money on alcohol. I don't really want to be putting on weight. I don't really want to be, like, you know, feeling horrible and stuff the mornings after. And I guess for me, I'm quite lucky because whenever I used to go hard and drink heavily when I was at university, I never usually got a hangover. I think I maybe felt ill or a little bit tired or whatever, and I think I was sick twice in the whole 3 years I was at uni for. But yeah, I mean, I just became a little girl basically when I had loads of alcohol, dancing everywhere, twerking everywhere. I was on every single pole in the nightclub possible. Talking to loads of random people, but again, most of it was just students, so it's not anything like to worry about. Probably when I'm either at some form of celebration, some sort of party, some sort of event that is worth celebrating, or, you know, having a toast and a cheers to, or whatever, or when I'm outside of the country, because what happens outside of the country stays outside of the country. So they're kind of my 2 rules, because if I'm not in the UK, I'm basically on holiday. And if I am in the UK, and if it's, you know, just a local thing, like it's a local going to the pub, or a local going to do games night or something, don't really need to drink at that. If it's, you know, someone's 40th birthday, or we're going to Brighton, or we're going to Worthing, or we're going to, you know, I don't know, Liverpool, something like that, it's a bit more, oh, we're not in town. So yeah, we'll that'll be something that I will obviously celebrate. So yeah, I thought I'd drop that in there as well. But like I said, not 100% teetotal. I don't drink wine, don't drink beer, don't drink rum, anything like that. Is literally vodka, amaretto, and that's kind of that. But yeah, a couple of shots here and there. And like I said, for me, the whole reason I used to drink alcohol was purely just to get confidence. So I think now that I've got the confidence, I don't feel like I need the alcohol anymore. And if anything, it just is kind of like a social thing. So I don't want to stand there with a glass of water, it's quite boring. But then again, at the same time, I'm now at that stage again that I also don't care. I could stand there with nothing in my hand. I could stand there with a, you know, an orange for all people care about. I mean, I wouldn't because I don't eat oranges, but I'd stand there with just nothing and I wouldn't feel awkward, because I'll talk to people that I feel comfortable talking to, and I'll make friends with people who I think are not gonna, you know, judge me. So yeah, that's basically that. So that's kind of that all out the way. I also then had a photo shoot, very, very brief photo shoot at the end of February. So we've literally gone from beginning of Feb to all the way to the end of February. And yeah, this is actually my neighbour who is literally there, so she can probably hear this as I'm speaking. But yeah, so she's just set up her like little boutique online. So she's basically selling clothes, and I was wearing a really, really nice outfit with cargo trousers, and I thought, hang on, I might as well just get some photos. So again, I'll share some of the photos here. I think I've still got them on my laptop somewhere. And yeah, that was a nice little photo shoot that I did there. But yeah, like I said, very, very simple outfit, very, very unplanned. I wasn't really bothered about getting content. It was just, I was kind of doing her a favour with her thing, and I just happened to also have a nice outfit on, which I purposely wore to make sure I got photos in it, but I didn't plan to take the photos. I just was hoping at some point to wear the outfit again. So yeah, it wasn't really a planned photo shoot, it was more of just a convenience, and you know, had the camera there, so I thought, why not pose? Yeah, that was basically that at the end of February. Then I also went to dinner with my auntie, so that was nice little catch up, talking about life, talking about Nan, talking about, you know, friendships and whether I'm seeing a boy or not. I think the last update of a boy was I went on a date a couple of weeks ago, really, really nice guy. We probably spent like 4.5 hours just talking about life, talking about music, talking about work, like talking about progression and things like that. And yeah, he basically left me on red for about 2 weeks. And I know he wasn't the best with his messages anyway. He was always a little bit delayed, but if you genuinely liked someone, you'd kind of at least get back to them within like 24, 48 hours. That's usually my thing anyway, because I have all my notifications turned off for the dating apps. I mean, the only one I have now is Hinge. I've given up with Tinder, given up with Bumble, just can't be bothered. But yeah, Hinge is the one I've got, because I think it actually is supposed to match you with people that you are supposed to get on with. So I will be doing a separate video, like 20 minutes swiping on Hinge, so yeah, keep your eyes out peeled for that. It's be a bit of fun. Obviously I'm going to keep it anonymous, I'm not going to share who the people are, but I might just say the name, or you know, read a bit of their bio and stuff. It just might be quite funny. You know, we might even find my husband while I'm filming on video. So yeah, I have actually got that down as a video idea. So yeah, that happened at the end of February, and then a couple of days ago actually, I went to a tennis quiz. So this was at the tennis club, and so I guess during the day, obviously everyone was playing tennis, everyone was socialising, doing whatever. Went to the quiz, and one of the girls that was supposed to be in my team actually had kind of like a hair appointment issue. She was dyeing someone's hair, it kind of went wrong, so she had to opt out, and then we had to get a replacement. But the replacement, really nice guy. So we had, yeah, a couple. So it was me, the replacement guy, and a couple. So we ended up being a team of 4, and we actually came joint second, which was really, really annoying. We lost to 4 young people, and we kind of feel like there was a little bit of cheating going on, because there was 2 teams of 4. There was 8 of them that were friends, there was 2 teams of 4, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were all helping each other with the answers. But anyway, that's a different story, irrelevant. I'm not a bad loser, I'm just a good observer. But yeah, there was a few questions that we completely guessed and we got right. There were some anagram questions. So for example, like 7 days in the week, literally on our sheet it said SDITW, so we had to, SD in the W, so we had to kind of work out, okay, 7 what in the what. I think another one was like 9 lives of a cat, so it was 9L of AC. So then you had to work out 9 something of something. So yeah, that round we got all of them right apart from 1. And then yeah, there were some music questions. There was a question about Adele, so that was great. And then there was the 2 questions that we got wrong, I will never forget them, is the diameter of a basketball hoop. So I think the basketball ball is 14 centimetres, and we said that the basketball hoop was 16 centimetres, it's actually 18 centimetres, or millimetres, can't remember which one, probably centimetres. But yeah, we thought it was 16, but then I thought, hang on, it's a bit tight. If the ball's this big and the hoop's that big, the hoop is a lot bigger than the ball, so I thought 18. Team didn't want to go with that for some reason, but yeah, we got that wrong. And the other one was the brand called Groscher, Groostcher, some sort of whatever. We either thought obviously German or Dutch, because it kind of sounds it. We put German. Again, one of the other guys in our team thought it was Dutch, but we didn't change it. And again, that was the correct answer. Dutch was the correct answer. So yeah, it was very, very annoying, but 3 teams came second. We got 112 points, and then the winning team only got 113. So they're only 1 point ahead, but yeah, I guess second is the worst place to come, knowing that you could have won and you were the first losers. So that was just crap. So yeah, that was that. And yeah, I mean, the only other things I've written down on my piece of paper are Vinted. So I basically love Vinted. Now, if you don't know what Vinted is, it's basically the app where you can sell stuff. Again, I do have another video coming at some point, but I haven't actually filmed it yet, but like a bulk buying and selling video, where I've basically kind of been in the process of buying loads of stuff cheap and basically selling it for 3, 4, 10 times the price of what I bought it for. So for example, I spent, you know, 20 quid on a box of men's clothes. Most of it doesn't fit, most of it is the wrong size. I think there was like 1 t-shirt I kept, or 1 fancy shirt that I was like, oh, I really, really like that. But the rest of it is kind of like, you know, it's potluck as to what you actually receive. So most of it is just like Primark, New Look, Superdry, whatever. But some of the bundle was things like Ralph Lauren, Vivian Westwood or Vivian West something, Jack Wills, Hugo Boss, yeah, and then there's a few others as well. So basically the aim for me to do that was spend 20 quid, get my 20 quid back, and then make profit on everything else. So basically sell everything for at least X amount to get the money back. So it's a very methodical, very mathematical kind of process, but it's basically put like a deposit of £20. Well, it's not a deposit, I've paid the £20, make sure I get that £20 back, and then obviously anything else is profit. So I'm doing very well at the moment. I'm already in profit with the men's clothes that I bought. I did the same thing with women's clothes, and I think I only have about £8 left to sell until I've made profit with the women's stuff. Misguided New Look River Island, so you know, again, with that bundle there were just some random Primark things, but also a lot of like Adidas, Nike. Again, I think there was a couple of Ralph Lauren women's shirts, a couple of t-shirts, a Hugo Boss shirt. So yeah, it was kind of just potluck. I think it's just things that people are getting rid of for whatever reason. Everything's in good condition. Everything is in boxes. So yeah, I will probably show you a little snippet of that. But yeah, that's why I thought I'd do this little vlog to kind of, that's what these videos are about. It's give you updates on my life, give you updates on what I'm doing. And you know, I'm very focused on content and I'm very focused on music at the moment. I guess they're my two things. So in terms of music, I'm doing a lot of music video reviews. So any songs, any albums, any, you know, singles that are out, I don't think I'm physically gonna be able to do every single music video, every single song, every single album that's been released, but as and when I see it, or if I'm like, oh, this artist just released a song, or oh, this person's just got an album out, or someone released an album 2 months ago, let me just quickly, you know, do a review to it. So I'm kind of doing, they're my kind of three main things: the vintage, bulk buying and selling, also my own stuff. If I don't need it, I'll sell it. I'm also using eBay now as well. Tennis, I guess, massive priority, just making sure I'm staying healthy. Again, I don't film myself playing 3-4 times a week, but I am literally playing 3-4, sometimes even 5 times a week if I have a match, or if someone invites me for a fun session. So yeah, tennis is one of those top 4 things as well. And I did also film Vlogmas last year, so you did actually see me on a tennis court for one of the vlogs in Vlogmas as well. So if you haven't seen my vlogs, go have a little look, it's on this channel somewhere. And yeah, and then also the music video reviews, things like that. I do want to try and make some original songs. I guess now, in the moment, where my mind is now is in a completely different place to where it was, and it will be in a completely different place in 5, 6, 7 months, weeks, years time. So I just think, as of now, what am I thinking? What do I want to write about? And then actually just get things out there a little bit more. But yeah, I think I'm just trying to juggle a lot of things at the same time, because I don't want to waste time by not doing anything, but I don't want to restrict myself by only doing 1 or 2 things. So yeah, I've got rid of some things, and I'm stopping some projects. Like my podcast basically died. But yeah, there's other things like YouTube, Instagram that I'm trying to continue and get back up again. I want to do little fashion videos where people do like 5 outfits of the week and things like that. So I can't do everything at the same time, but I'm gonna damn well try my best. So yeah, so that's kind of that. And then I wrote here a night out with Becky. I'm not sure which Becky I'm talking about here, but there's 2 Beckys. You got my Becky from London. I'm sure we will go on a night out at some point. And then also, yeah, the night out with Becky around here. So she's Redhead Becky. Yeah, we ended up at the usual pub, usual club, same sort of, you know, same what is it? Same stuff, different day. And yeah, we were just playing pool at the club. And right at the end, I think I did a really good shot, and I could just see a guy standing there. He was looking at me, and he was looking at his phone, and I think he was in that moment of, do I go and approach this guy, or is he with his girlfriend, or do I just go home? And he kind of kept looking at me, kept making eyes with each other, didn't actually say anything to each other, and then he kind of looked away and then just went off. So I think he was just very drunk anyway, but yeah, that's fine. So yeah, he left. And then, yeah, when I went for dinner with my auntie a couple of days ago, he was actually the waiter in that restaurant. So very weird, but I guess fate does things like that for a reason. So that's why I like doing vlogs like this, because that sort of thing I will have forgotten about by next week. So now it's in a video. I'll never forget that guy last week I saw a few days ago. And then actually I went out yesterday, or I went out this weekend that just went. And yeah, he was also out then as well. So again, didn't speak, but I looked at him, he looked at me. I think we both recognised each other, but I think next time I'll you know, find my confidence and go say hi. But I always get nervous around boys. That's just the me thing. I also have started following loads of random people on Instagram. So for those of you that don't follow me, you can go follow me. I may or may not follow you back. Probably I will. But I realised with my Instagram was, at first I was literally only following my friends, people that I actually care about, celebrities content that I actually want to watch. And now I've just thought it doesn't matter who I follow. For me, Instagram is just the fake world. It doesn't really matter who I follow. For me, anyone that I follow is kind of inspiration for my own content, so it actually does me a benefit if I follow thousands of people. But also if there are music people that I follow, like up and coming artists or unknown singers or unknown DJs, or you know, verified DJs, or people that potentially want to collab, there is that opportunity to make music with people, to review their songs, review their albums, ask them if they've got any content for me to review for them, and just do it as a nice little gesture. Potentially, yeah, I share their music, they share my blog, and then, you know, maybe I get invited to an event, or maybe their management says, oh, Brandon, we'd like you to, you know, help film this music video, or we'd like you to write about this performance that they've just done somewhere. So just getting in with music people, and then also reveal, yeah, I'm a drummer, I'm a singer, I'm a content creator, you know, I'm part of the LGBTQ plus community. So there's just, it then opens a lot of doors by just getting my first foot in the door. So that's kind of my aim with that as well. And yeah, one of my little pokes was I was on Instagram Live, and I did actually do a music video review to a song by this band. So this band is called No Lonely Hearts. Never heard of them before. Really, really good looking guys. Like, they seem really, really nice. Kind of like One Direction, but younger. And yeah, I basically replied, I just put a comment in the Instagram live stream saying, hey guys, would you ever come to the UK and film or write a song with me, or, you know, collaborate with me or something like that. And at first they didn't see it, so I just put the same comment again. And one of the guys was like, oh, he read it and goes like, oh, Brandon said, would you ever come to the UK and write a song? Absolutely, yeah, we would. So I'm taking your word for it, boys. If you do come across this video, I want to, you know, hit me up, drop me a message, drop me a DM on Instagram. Let's actually make some song, because I don't want to have any more lonely hearts.
Do we want to come to the UK
Ryan's
and write a song together?
like
I'm down, Brandon.
That would be incredible.
I'm down, Brandon.
For
what? The Renaissance? Brandon was like, what?
The UK Renaissance.
They hope you feel better soon.
My heart is lonely, so let's write a song about not having a lonely heart. So that was this. I'm basically talking to Ben every day as well. So for those of you that don't know, Ben is my mate from uni. Yeah, we lived with each other for the year. So the third year of uni, my final year of uni. So he is in some of my vlogs, videos, whatever. And we're basically chatting all the time as well. So I think that's also something that's changed since I've been at uni. Obviously finished uni in 2020, but I've basically worked out who my true friends are. And I think this sort of thing is quite difficult to talk about, but there are a lot of people in my life who have just been temporary, almost like being on a temporary visa. They're there, and then when they expire, that's it. I don't hear from them again, I don't see them again, you know, there's no point in me trying to make plans with these people. So I know a lot of the people from Nottingham that I was connected to. Don't get me wrong, I still follow a really, really good handful of them on Instagram, like the music people, photographers, models, singer-songwriters, whatever. People are going on the radio, people are on TV, people are on, you know, local networks and stuff, sharing their stuff. So it's great and I love seeing it. But I think obviously everyone is just focusing on their own career. No, it's not that no one cares about anyone else, but you're not going to put someone else's content and someone else's work before yourself unless you're already successful and doing your own thing. So yes, that's kind of that. So a lot of good connections. There's a lot of people that are there if I need them, and there's a lot of people that know that I'm there if they need me. And I hope so anyway. Like, I hope these people see my skills, see my talent, see my, you know, advantages of working with me, or my talents and stuff, and yeah, reach out if they need me. But yeah, I'm leaving my door very wide open, and that's why with Instagram, I don't care who I follow, I don't care who follows me. My real people I talk to on phone or Facebook or WhatsApp, all the kind of private apps basically that, you know, I don't just share randomly with everyone. So yeah, that's basically that. London Pride, I'm very, very excited for London Pride. I'm probably going to be going to the Brighton Pride as well. Haven't planned Brighton though. I know I'm going to Brighton Pride. I don't know how I'm getting there, how I'm getting back, and whether I'm getting a hotel, who I'm getting a hotel with, if I'm staying at someone's house, whatever. But London Pride, myself, Ben and Becky are all going to be staying in an Airbnb together. So we've planned that, we've booked it. I think it was just under £100 each, which is not bad. Bear in mind it's an Airbnb, bearing in mind it's Pride, and bear in mind we are literally in central London. Obviously I'm not going to reveal the hotel and the days we're there and things like that, because I don't really want people, you know, trying to come and find me or us, unless they just see us out. But yeah, we're going to be in London. We've got our little Airbnb, and yeah, we're going to have an amazing time. But yeah, it's quite funny because Ben and Becky haven't met, and obviously I've known Ben since uni, I've known Becky for a year, and it's going to be quite interesting for the two of them to meet. So again, there'll be some content hopefully pending with the two of them, some photos, some video shoots, you know, YouTube content, whatever. So I've kind of spilled in this video about 3 different videos that are going to be coming up. But yeah, these are all the things that I'm working on. I'm just trying to juggle lots of ideas and lots of things at the same time. So yeah, again, stay tuned for that video as well. And then obviously going back to Becky again, so not the redhead Becky, but Becky that I was talking about. So like I said, we met on TikTok. Obviously I'm now no longer using TikTok. I've deleted all my accounts. For me it was very, very toxic. It was a very there was lots of young people on there, which is fine, but there was a lot of drama, there was a lot of, you know, unsolicited negativity, rudeness, you know, people attacking people on there, like, you know, oh, you're fat and you're this and you're that, and guys pretending that they're gay and, you know, trying to get attention and views, trying to like flash their abs and stuff. So it's just all stuff that I'm not really here for. It's kind of what our generation says, I'm not really here for that. Or they didn't understand the assignment. Like, it's just stuff like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I loved all the dances, and I wish I would have saved all the videos that I posted, but I think I managed to save all the singing videos, so they're all going on my music channel. So yeah, for those of you that are still not aware, I've got 3 YouTube channels. I've got my main channel, Is That Brandon, which I do have some content planned for, I just haven't again filmed it. This channel is obviously my vlogging channel, projects, anything that's not a main channel video, and then anything to do with music, musicians, singers, songwriting, demos, going to concerts, events, things like that, that will all be on my Brandon Extra music channel. So yeah, 3 different channels, 3 different types of content. This is more of the like waffly, vloggy kind of, I'm not bothered about this type of, I'm not bothered about posting this sort of content all the time, but it's nice to just every so often do a little update. And even if I get like 3 views, I feel like at least I'm listening to myself, because I'm talking, I'm listening to myself, and that's the most important thing. Everyone else is just extra. So yeah, that's why I put Becky's name in front of me as well, because yeah, we met on TikTok and we went to London. Obviously we have met, we get on really, really well, we talk every day, blah blah blah. She's just started her new little adventure of having fish. So at the moment she's got a male and a female fish. I can't remember what they're called. She's got a spider called Chanel, and she's got loads of little shrimps that are basically given birth. So she is in the process of obviously getting her business cards, buying little stickers that say fragile, and hopefully going to start selling those online at some point. But yeah, she's done it all herself, so I'm really, really proud of her. And she's got like 400 different fish tanks in her room now, so it's more like it's turning from a bedroom into a zoo. But yeah, hopefully her mum is approving of that, or, you know, doesn't get too scared by Chanel the spider. But yeah, so I just put Becky down because yeah, she's done very, very well. Like, she's obviously been on TV, she was on a dating show. We're kind of waiting to hear back from some things that I don't need to reveal, that they're just things that she's working on and things that she's trying to decide what to do and, you know, which path to go down. So she's working that out privately, and obviously I'm trying to help her with that, and she's ranting to me and talking to me about all of that. But yeah, we've got really, really close recently, and she's also a content creator, so that's why we get on really well. Because yeah, okay, we send long videos to each other with updates of boys and content and things like that, but we get each other really well now. I think our streak is like 186 or 187, or probably nearly 200. But yeah, it's just that thing of, it's nice to just know that there's someone that's on my level. Like, I've got lots of good friends, I've got lots of good acquaintances, I know a lot of people, but I can't physically message everyone because I don't know everyone, and I don't know who needs me or who remembers me, or, you know, that sort of thing. Like, there's a lot of people I've lost touch with, but like I said, I'm a very open book. If people want to find me, they can find me. I'm making so much content online now and doing so many different events and turning up to so many different places that, yeah, if someone genuinely wants to get in touch with me and they say, oh, I couldn't find your number, or oh, I couldn't find your Instagram, you can find it. Like, it's everywhere. If you want a business card, I can send you one, okay? And then you can get all my contact details. But yeah, if you do want a business card, I think I've only got about 100 left. So if you do want a business card, let me know, and yeah, message me on socials, and I can try and send those to you as well. First come, first serve for those, unfortunately. And then last but not least, TV, films, things like that. With films, I haven't really caught up with a lot of the new stuff, so I haven't really watched any new series, any new films, any new TV shows, but I am currently in the process of watching The Apprentice. So as of now, I think we've lost 5 people from the process. Week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we've lost 6 people from the process, so I think there are 12 people left. It's a very good series so far, and obviously I am doing reviews for that, so just video reviews, no writing reviews. So they are being posted, I think, on this channel. So if you haven't already seen it, go have a look. There's a playlist called The Apprentice Series 18, so that will be on there. Obviously Celebrity Big Brother will have hopefully started by the time this video goes out. I know it starts on the 4th of March. So yeah, I'm hoping to also do some video reviews for the Celebrity Big Brother. I'm actually, one of my friends is coming over to watch that with me by the time this video goes out, so we'll be having a nice little pizza, nice little meal,
gonna watch that. I'm obviously gonna make sure I make my notes. I haven't told her that I'm making notes, so she might try and start talking to me while the program's on. I'll be like, shh, I'm trying to make notes. So yeah, I've got my notepad ready. This is my film and TV notepad. Oh, I just dropped a piece of paper on the floor. Oh, yeah, this is my film and reviews notepad. Obviously, I've got one for music reviews, and I've also got one for YouTube video content. So, just making sure that all the content that I have, kind of, doesn't get missed, basically. So, yeah, that'll be, I think, a couple of days' time. I'm not really sure when the 4th of March is. So in a couple of days' time. Anyway, that's fine. But yeah, that's great. And then I already mentioned music video reviews anyway. So yeah, I think that is basically it. I mean, I know this has been really a long video anyway, but it's kind of a bit of a... This is kind of what happens now. Like, I don't really plan what I'm gonna do kind of until last minute. I will either post content about it, or I will just not post content about it, and it just becomes something I stick in my sketchbook and I just forget about it. But I mean, this month, in summary, I've basically gone to a birthday party, I've had a couple of nights out, I've met a couple of new boys, talking to some new people online, had a photo shoot, my new cargo trousers that obviously was part of the bundle that I didn't want to sell, had a nice dinner, went to a tennis party, went to a quiz, did some tennis. I think I've got dinner with the tennis people this week as well, so there's a few of us going out for dinner, so that should be nice. Vinted is obviously the #1 thing, just selling as much as possible. I probably need to buy myself a couple of new pairs of trainers, so if I can sell some of the clothes that I've got, then I can obviously buy some new clothes to replace those. And then yeah, catching up with the TV shows, Celebrity Big Brother, the Brit Awards, things like that. They're all starting to come out, and I think the Brit Awards has already been and gone, but yeah, I want to do a review to that at some point as well. Again, another video pending. But yeah, I think that is probably it for now from me. So yeah, if you have any questions, don't forget to obviously leave them in the comments down below. If you did enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And yeah, until my next review, my next video, my next vlog, my next music related content, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And until then, thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Like I said, subscribe to all 3 of my channels if you really want to keep up with me 3 times. And have a look on social medias for me to see if there's any other content you'd like me to create for you. But until then, thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, morning or afternoon, wherever you are. And until then, goodbye.